No way! That's great!
Back again, Rockin' Ron Garage. It's been a minute since my last video. I've been rounding up some parts, trying to get enough content together to try to make one. Well, I think this time I did. We're going to stay on the Maverick because it's so close to the end, we might as well finish it up. Got to have that test drive right that I still haven't done. I had a transmission leak. I put a new dipstick tube in it. Got rid of that O-ring style. Ran it for a while. It got a little warm. I don't think the thermostat's opening, but I'll check into that in a little bit. But today's video, the windshield. As you can see, it's got a little rock chip in it, and I can't live with that. So I'm gonna pop the chrome off, cut this old one out, clean up the lip. Got a new windshield from Maryville Auto Glass. I'll put the link up here. Real good people. Good price, a lot cheaper than what I could find it anywhere else, and didn't have to pay the shipping. I just drive up the road. I got a new rubber gasket, the seal that goes underneath here. It's ready to go. Got my tools ready. We'll pop off these wipers, pop off this chrome, cut this one out, get it out, get the rubber off, clean everything up, reinstall it. One step closer. So, ain't gonna be much talking. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this mic off because I'll narrate the video afterwards. And we'll get a windshield changed out. This one doesn't glue in. This one has the gasket. So it fits in. All right, here we go. I got everything going in time lapse right now. So it's stuff we've all done 5-10 times. Lift up the wipers, pop them off. I ain't really worried about scratching this car because it's an old patina type hot rod. You got to pop these clips. You got to get that hook behind the clip, pull it forward a little bit, and the chrome just unhooks. It unsnaps. Yeah, need a little bit of light. I tried that new tool I have with the orange handle, but the other ones seem to work better. There was a couple screws in the corner to get the bottom trim. I had to take the side trim off first, but it really wasn't a problem. Gotta love it. Chrome off, chrome off. There's some clips underneath the rubber that kind of hold everything from sagging down. There's 4 of them. I only had 3 on my car. I don't know why. Getting the top chrome off. It's dented up, dinged. I wasn't worried about it. This ain't no show car. Not by a long shot. It's just a hot rod. The old rubber gasket was dry rotted. Just really shot. I took a vacuum, cleaned all of it up. It's been sitting out in the weeds for, I would say, 10 years at least, where I found this car. Just clean it up while I can. And now is where I take a razor blade and I just slice the old rubber gasket out. It had some silicone in it to seal it up. I end up putting silicone back in it after the fact. You'll see it in the video. So I'm just cutting the old gasket up. Slicing and slicing till the windshield just pops right out. It's not really a hard job if you know what you're doing. You know, if you know some tips and tricks. It just had a lot of silicone, which took a lot of cutting. And like I said, I wasn't worried about this car. It's not a show car. So I got it all cut out. It's all loose. I pop it out, get it out of the way, and I'll show you what it looks like. It's dirty, rusty, Got some silicone on it. Yeah, it ain't perfect by no means. There's a top lip with the silicone. Figure I'd slow the video down and let you see what I'm working with. So when you see me wire brush this, you ain't thinking, man, he's tearing up that nice car. Nah. See, just a beater. A little toy to play with. But I gotta clean a lot of that up to get a good seal with that rubber gasket. Set it up at a different angle. Start getting the rest of the gasket out, because I only cut the top piece. The top lip of it, I guess you call it. So here we go again. Trim and cutting, trim and cutting. It's a pretty thick gasket. Just keep cutting, shaving, cleaning, vacuuming. Years and years and years of sitting under trees and out in bushes. I took some plastic that I had, cut it to length, and put it over the dash. It's got a newer dash pad on it. It's in really good shape, and I didn't want to mess with it. Throw a little tape on it. It didn't stick very good, but I made it work. There was some soft silicone still in there, and man, that stuff, ugh, it gets all over the place when you work with it. We all know that. I kept changing gloves and wiping my hands, using up those towels I bought. Cleaning, cleaning, more cleaning. It was a lot. They siliconed it in pretty good. And believe me, I did the same. I think I overkilled it. You'll see towards the end. I don't get into too much detail, but I'll explain it as I go. Cutting out all that old silicone. It was a lot of prep work, but we got it. Here it is. After I shaved a lot of it, I still got a lot left to do. That's where I get out the wire brush and just brush it and vacuum it out. There's those clips I was talking about. Yeah, the chrome clips are still pretty good. I think I was missing a couple of them. I'll have to go back after the fact and put a couple in. Don't want to be flying down the road and the chrome pop off. Here's that new rubber gasket. Precision. It worked out pretty good. It has like an extra flap on it to protect your dash. I don't know if they all come with that. Here's the windshield I got from Maryville Auto Glass in Maryville, Indiana. They really took care of me. I got it cleaned up the best I can. There's all that goop, sticky stuff. The old silicone. Man, I hate when that stuff is soft. So I'm taking the wire brush and cleaning her up. Knocking off the scale. All the surface rust I can. Trying to straighten out the clips as I go. Pulling off some old headliner pieces. There ain't no headliner in there. Just pieces where it folds up underneath the lip. That's a nice shirt. Cleaning up as I go. Vacuum it up. Try to get all the dust out. Believe me, I'd be a lot more gentle if this was a nice car. Straightening up the clips. Making sure they're nice and tight. It's a process, there's no doubt about it. Alright, now we're going to prep the windshield. Get all the stickers off. All the shipping tabs that comes on it. The foam. Got to figure out how this gasket goes on. It only goes on one way. It fits pretty good. It's a little bit loose, but I didn't let it sit in the sun like you're supposed to let it shrink up. I made sure I got it fitted real good. I went and got some Goop hand cleaner, put it on that bag right there, and it made it go on 10 times easier. I was going to use WD-40, but I was like, I'll just use Goop. It cleans up easier. Got it stretched on, locked in. You see that lip right there at the bottom? That kind of protects your dash. It's more of a trim style. It makes it look good. I got it all gooped up with some Goop. What I'm going to do after this is take some rope I have. I got some more like clothesline rope, some nylon rope. I was going to use the weed eater string, but it wasn't thick enough, I didn't think. So I went and I have some yellow rope, some nylon. What you do after you have it all lubed up, you wrap it around the seam, the gap. Tape it to the inside of the window, sit the bottom in. Bevy's helping, but she didn't want to be in the video because she didn't go through wardrobe, let's put it that way. She was just in casual clothes. Didn't want to be seen on camera because she wasn't dressed to the nines like always. But that's okay. I told her, I was like, I just need your help and maybe next time. So I put the camera half, just showed me. And when I'm out of the picture, I'm going to the other side to try to fit this windshield down in there. You set it into the gap, get it set side to side the best you can. Then you get inside and you pull the rope around. When you pull the rope around, it seats the inside seal. Now this is where I'm explaining that I'm going to put silicone on the inside of the windshield, on the top, outside I mean, and the outside of the lip where the chrome goes, right in that gap, underneath the trim, the rubber, and on the outside of the rubber in the gap. I'm pushing the rubber up on the windshield just to get it nice and tight, so when I silicone this, it really gets down in there. Silicone on the outside and a little bit between the windshield and the rubber gasket on the outside also. I end up putting a lot of it. Then I'll clean it all up and put the chrome back on. Just taking a good look at it, making sure the rubber's fitting on the window real good. Just checking it out, make sure it's fitting. The corners went on the lip real good. Yes, I'm happy. I thought it was going to be tougher than what it was because it's been a while since I've done one. But the rope trick worked out pretty good. Now I'm cleaning it all up and I got the black silicone. I'm putting it on the inside by the windshield. Windshield to the gasket, not the trim area yet. I got a real small hole cut in the tip. Just trying to put it in there. Now I'm putting it on the outside, really putting it in thick. I think I put it in too thick because it really made a mess. Lesson learned. Making sure my trim clips are still straight. They're a pain. Trying to fill it up with as much as I can. I don't want no leaks on this thing. Not after doing all this work. Checking out the trim clips. Loading up the silicone. Here's where I start to run out. It's like, all right, got another one. It only took a little bit of the second tube. And it is. It's really messy. Trying to get it squared away, cleaned up, another pair of gloves. I end up grabbing a brush, a small little paintbrush. Start feeding it down in there real good. Kind of helps seal it up. And man, I had a lot in there. That's why I'm wiping it onto the paper towel every 5 seconds. But I got it in. Now at the same time, it's all oozing right out that windshield part. Not the chrome part, the windshield part. And I must have used half a roll of paper towels to try to get this clean. I was trying to do it while it was still wet. It was just paper towel after paper towel, gloves after gloves. I really put too much on there. But after 75 times of wiping that windshield, I somewhat got her cleaned up. I'll probably have to go back after everything dries up, maybe take a razor blade and scrape it one more time, just lightly, because it really made a mess. Drove me crazy. Now I'm getting the chrome all together, making sure my trim clips are straight. Start popping it on. I was going to do the bottom first. I was like, no, I realized I need to do the top first. And it popped on pretty good. I put the sides on, but I ended up taking the sides back off. And I'll show you in a minute. Got it popped on. Put this side on. That's when I realized I can't get to those 2 bottom screws at the end of the chrome. So I had to pop the sides back off. Get it broke. I had it on pretty good. Got my screws started. Popped it on. Put my side back on. After I got the screw tight. It was somewhat of a struggle because I had that other piece of chrome in the way and I was trying to feed that screw down in it. But I got it. Go to the other side, pop the chrome off, side chrome, get my bottom chrome in, put my screw in. I was having a little tough time right here with that bottom chrome. I needed a couple more clips, which I can always go back and put on. I ended up grabbing a couple clips off the Mustang. I got some, I couldn't find them. Off that white Mustang, that white Maverick I did. There I am, straightening out the screw, popping the bottom chrome on, popping the side chrome on. Another 20 paper towels of wiping, rubber gloves, more towels. Man, it was such a mess. I should have just let it dry, but I couldn't. It was killing me. Constantly wiping, changing gloves, wiping, changing gloves. It is some messy stuff. Here I go trying to clean the windshield, but I keep running into that rubber silicone. Note to self, don't put so much on there. Nothing like a brand new windshield. Cleaned up the chrome a little bit. More silicone I had on the body. Like I said, if this was a nicer car, I'd have really took my time. Well, that's it. New wiper blades are on. Wiper arms back on. Windshield semi-clean. I ended up putting on the rearview mirror after the fact. I had to find it. But I got her. 74 Ford Maverick. New windshield, Maryville Auto Glass and Trim. I want to thank you all for watching, liking, and subscribing. Thank you.
He's a man. A full-grown man who works and loves and makes things with his hands.